In today's video, we're going to be talking all about this Pisces full moon that we're having on September 20th. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new, make sure that you subscribe. That way you'll never miss out on another full moon, new moon, bay leaf, spell, ritual, reading type of a video. I have so much on my channel that you can browse through and so much more coming that I want you guys to subscribe so you don't miss out. But today we're going to be talking all about this full moon that we're having in the sign of Pisces. There's a lot going on. I'm wearing blue because Pisces to me is very dreamy, watery, imaginative, very blue. So anyways, with that being said, let's get into 5 things I want to tell you about this Pisces full moon in order to harness this energy in your favor. I have my notes here as always. I don't want to forget anything on here. First thing I want to say is that Pisces is ruled by water and the moon loves water. So it really has an effect on the tides. And also remember that our bodies are made up of so much of a percentage of water. So that's why a lot of people get really affected by new moons and full moons. And this full moon, Pisces is such a watery sign, and the moon is so in love with water. It controls the tides, and it's pretty interesting how much water energy that we're going to be having. A lot of blue will be popping up, and blue also governs our throat chakra. So a lot of expression and communication, talking, everything that has to do with throat chakra is going to be pretty active around this full moon time. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is that Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So when the Pisces full moon comes around, it's kind of like things that need to be coming to an end are going to be coming to an end. So if you find that things in your life are just naturally coming to an end, or you feel like ending it, just understand that it's a natural thing. Like you're feeling it because it's natural. And so don't try to resist it. If something is on its way to end, let it end. If there is something that you want to put an end to in a safe and healthy way, do it around this full moon, because the energies will favor you, they will serve you, they will bring you luck, and you will just really align with the energy. So say you have a really bad habit, and you want to let it go. You could do that around this full moon time, because it's such a good time to let go of bad habits. Because you could, with this water energy, you could really get inside of your subconscious mind with this full moon. For example, something that I would do around this full moon to end a negative cycle or a negative pattern in my own subconscious mind is negative self-talk. If you guys want to spell on it, let me know. I'm gonna do one for myself, and I can maybe show it to you. But I do want to do something where I can get into my subconscious, do some kind of work and help myself stop negative self-talk. And this would be the perfect full moon, because first of all, full moons help to let go, to release, to purge. And it's Pisces full moon along with Neptune energy. Neptune is also very dreamy, imagination, everything in the brain, everything in the mind, very fluidity, like dreamy. It's everything with the mind, but it's very dreamy. There's no resistance. It's just dreamy. You know, your imagination kind of takes over, your intuition takes over. That's the Pisces energy with such strong Neptune energy around it too. It's just amplifying it, which is the second thing that I want to talk about, which is Pisces rules our subconscious mind, and Neptune rules Pisces. And Neptune is all about our subconscious mind and our creativity in our mind, and dreams, intuition, imagination. Also though, fears and anxieties too. We can also conjure up and dream up fears and anxieties and worries and sadness and depression, just as we can conjure up happiness, joy, love, warmth. It's just sometimes we're taught more to go to one side versus the other. Now the good thing with the Neptune energy is it helps you to release ego and work more through your intuition. So a lot of you may be feeling a lot more lately, especially as it comes to the full moon, feeling more intuitive, like guidance, like you know something is leading you somewhere, or you just know. You feel it and you just know. And if you guys experience that, leave me a comment down below because I want to read it. I want to know what your intuition tells you and is telling you around this full moon, especially just because of this Pisces and Neptune energy. I think it's just really interesting how it's going to activate and awaken so many of your intuition. Okay, the third thing that I want to talk about is Pisces and Neptune have a lot to do with dreams. So around this time, you guys, do dream work, dream spells, dream journals, dream rituals, everything to do with dreams. Work with your dreams. Now, so I have a few ways that I can tell you how to work with dreams that I do myself. So the first thing is, if you have a question, write it on a bay leaf and stick it under your pillow before you go to sleep. The next morning, if you did dream about it, then the next morning you want to take that bay leaf and you want to burn it and like scatter it into the wind, because analyze your dream, look up the symbols on Google or like a symbol encyclopedia or something, and put the stories together, put the meanings together, put two and two together. You will find a story that your subconscious, that your higher self told you about the question that you wrote on the bay leaf. And if you didn't get a dream, keep it under your pillow until you do get the dream. Another thing you could do is write your question on the bay leaf and burn it before you go to sleep if you don't want to put it under your pillow. You could do it that way. You can also use crystals underneath your pillow. Amethyst is a really, really good one. Lapis lazuli would be really good to work with around this time. Solidite, I think that's how you pronounce it. That's a really good one to work around this time, especially with dreams. Another thing you could do, this is my favorite, is get a dream journal, okay? Preferably a blue journal, or you can get a plain one and just decorate it, paint it, whatever, you know? Make it blue, because blue represents our subconscious. So in this dream journal, every time you wake up from a dream, you're going to write, especially around this full moon, okay? You're going to write down what the dream was, anything you remember, colors, dates, a road, the driveway, sidewalk, a crack in the driveway, a crack in the wall, like a bug, whatever you dream of. Say you dream of hair, right? How big was the hair? Was it tangled? Was it straight? Was it well kept? Was it frizzy? Pay attention to everything you dream about right now, because it's your subconscious mind is bubbling right now with Neptune and Pisces. Okay, Pisces full moon is a very, very good time for artists. So, not just for artists, but if you are an artist, you're a painter, you dance, you garden. If you garden, you're an artist. Whatever you do that's creative, it's very good right now for you to do those things. Do it right now, around this full moon time. And even if you're not an artist, or you don't consider yourself an artist, do something where if you have frustration within you, pain, sadness, something that's bothering you, get creative with it. I want you to find an outlet where you can release it through doing something physically. For me, it would be like gardening, or doing the dishes, or cleaning, or reading cards, or making my oils. Like, this is a time where a lot of you are going to find healing through creating something. A lot of you are going to do that. And I highly suggest that if you are feeling something, get creative. Express it through your creativity of something. So get back into something that you loved that was creative, like drawing, painting, landscaping, I don't know, decorating, shopping, I don't know, whatever it was that made you feel creative. I think Pisces is going to like go deep down inside you and pull that out. And the last thing I want to talk about is the parts of our bodies, or the chakras, that get affected. So around this full moon time in Pisces, it's going to be our third eye big time. Big time. I've already been feeling mine itching, and like I'm just constantly rubbing it. Have you guys been feeling that? You can anoint your third eye with oils. You can, rub it. You can put crystals on it. Just make sure that you treat it right and you listen to everything that comes through. Your third eye is your intuition. And it's going to be highly active around this full moon time. Another thing that may be pretty active is your root chakra, which is something that grounds you. So here's something very interesting. Neptune with Pisces energy is very strong, like in our mind, very strong energy in our crown chakra, our third eye chakra. So if we're too floaty in our minds, always just too much up in our mind, then we're not grounded into our physical reality. We're not in our present reality. We're floating in our head. And so that's why it's really important to ground yourself around this full moon, especially. So spend some time outside, do something physical. That's why I said do something physical, to create something out of your pain, create something out of your sadness, create something out of love, create something, whatever emotion you feel, create something. Because it's going to be very good to ground yourself, even when this space over here is so active. So those are a few things I wanted to talk to you guys about this Pisces full moon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Head over to Patreon if you want more content. And if you guys would like to purchase items from my Etsy shop, we have so many new items. I'm so excited. And I have so many things to put up. I have so many items that I need to still get up on there. So keep checking back. And then, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, and I'll talk to you very soon.